Okay, today our topic in Microsoft Word is first of all we'll discuss the review menu. Review menu is the most easy menu in Microsoft Word. It contains the commands about spelling, grammar, thesaurus, and this type of things. Let's see them one by one. First of all, we have spelling and grammar. You can click this button, spelling and grammar, or press F7 from your keyboard
spelling and grammar check.
to run
Now it
spelling and grammar check. Now it says
the word front panel
I type the word front panel with F panel. So it is showing me that it is a
I can change it
mistake.
properly,
I can change it
or
properly,
I can apply some space
or I can apply some space or other things, and it has suggested me some spellings also. I can ignore it, or I can change it by any given spelling. I'm going to ignore it because this is
short for F panel.
short for F panel.
O and
Now
on,
it says
I type O
read O and on. I type O in capital.
in.
It says you should write it in.
In the similar way,
Small.
it is giving me the mistake.
In
of
the similar way,
again.
it is giving me the mistake of F panel
It
again.
says again. I should write again.
It says again,
and comma.
I should write again
Grammatical
this way,
mistake.
again and comma.
There are two
This is a
types.
grammatical
On
mistake.
document, for example,
There are two types of
mistake is
mistakes
shown
on
by
document.
blue
For
line
example,
and
grammatical
spelling
mistake is shown
by
by blue line and spelling
line.
mistake is shown by
okay.
red
Now
line.
say I should
Okay.
write do
Now it say
Capital.
I should write do with capital.
on small.
On small.
It says USB
On.
instead of USB.
It says USB instead of USB. It says
no,
type
it's
sub
not correct.
US use. No, this is not correct. So I will
Similar manner, it will
ignore
check
it.
my all spelling
In
and
the similar manner,
grammar
it will check my
document.
all spelling and grammars on my
Next to that,
document.
there is a word thesaurus.
Next to that, there is a word
command is used
thesaurus.
to, find out
Thesaurus command is used to find out synonyms or antonyms
word.
of some
For example, I want
word. For example, I want
to write something else instead of
to write something else instead of
Meaning
front.
should be the same, but
Okay.
I don't want the
Meaning should
that
be the
word
same,
front
but I don't want
So
this,
I'll
that
click
word front here. Okay.
thesaurus. After
So I'll
selecting
click
front, I'll go to
thesaurus. After selecting
It
front,
says you can say
I'll go to thesaurus. It says you can say forward facing,
anterior,
opposite,
reverse,
visible,
fact face,
anterior, reverse, fact face,
border,
head,
adjoin,
face,
overlook.
border, adjoin,
All words are,
overlook.
can be used
These all words are can be used
for front. Now
For
it says the
front.
antonym is
Now it says
reverse.
the antonym is
opposite of this
reverse.
word.
Antonym means
I
opposite
can
of
choose
this
any
word. I can choose
by
any
just clicking here and
of
click
them
insert.
by
It
just
says
clicking
forward
here
facing
and
panel.
click insert. It says forward facing
Okay.
panel.
I've changed front
Okay.
with
I've changed
forward
front
facing.
with
I can
forward
undo it also.
facing.
There is no problem.
We can undo it also. There is no problem.
Word count.
Next,
Word count shows me
Word
how
count.
many words.
word
how
count
many
shows me
characters,
how many
paragraph,
words, how many characters, how many paragraphs, how many spaces I have used in this
It says you
document.
have
Let's see.
14 pages. Your
It says
words
you
are
have
11
typed 14 pages. Your words are
and
1100
characters are 5
and 15.
409.
Characters are 5409.
84, there are
Spaces are
71
6484. There are 71 paragraphs and 159 lines in this
This is the whole
topic.
detail. Next
Okay.
option is read
This is
aloud.
the whole detail. Next option is read
Read
aloud.
can read this document. For example,
Read
I
aloud
want
can
to-
read this document. For
this
example,
selection.
I want to
I
read
want to check whether
this
I have
selection.
typed
I want to
the
check
data is correct
whether
or
I have typed
not.
the
I
data
want
is
to
correct or
proofread it.
not.
For that
I
purpose,
want to
Microsoft
proofread
Office
it.
2021
For that purpose,
has
Microsoft
added
Office 2021 has added
Let's see.
read
how it
aloud.
works.
Let's see
The
how
front
it works.
panel connectors, or the front panel header, or F panel, is a block of connectors on a motherboard that controls the power on, power reset, beep code speaker, and the LED light indicators on your PC case/chassis.
Reader,
So this reader
read it the paragraph for me.
read it the paragraph for
All
me.
my words, all my spelling.
I came to know that all my words, all my spellings are correct. Computer can read them correctly.
So next option is
Okay.
text. accessibility. This
So
is
next option is checks
uh,
accessibility. This is
about checking
uh,
full stop, comma, and this
about
type of
checking
things.
full stop, comma, and this type of
Focus.
things.
Here is an important command. Let's see
Focus.
focus.
Here is an
This is the
important
focus
command.
view.
Let's see focus. This is the focus
Focus
view.
is used to read your document only.
Focus is used to read your
You
document
can
only.
reverse it back by restore down.
You can reverse
on
it
the
back
top
by
of screen.
restore down on the top
It
of
will come
screen.
back to its original.
It will come back to its original
Next option is language.
position.
In this language,
Next option is language. In this
we
language,
have option translate.
we have option
What
translate.
to translate? For example, I want to translate.
What to
these
translate? For
paragraphs.
example, I want to translate these two paragraphs
I
or
will
these
select
three
this
paragraphs.
paragraph.
I will
go to
select these
language. I will go to
paragraphs.
translate command.
I will go to language. I will go to translate command.
Connection
You
for
need
translation. If you don't have
internet connection for
will
translation.
not be
If you don't have internet,
successful.
translation will not be
So
done successfully.
here,
Okay.
translate gives
So
two options.
here
Selection,
translate gives me two options: translate
translate
selection, translate the document. Translate selection means translate only the
document
selected
means translate
text.
all the text.
Translate document means translate all the text in
I
this
need
document.
only these three
Okay,
paragraphs to be
I need
translated to Urdu.
only these three paragraphs to be
Okay?
translated to
Let's see
Urdu.
how it will translate.
Okay,
We'll click
let's see how it will translate.
And
We'll click
will,
it.
now it will.
And it will now it will give me a
That
choice
your selected language is English.
that your
Which
selected language is
you want to
English.
translate.
To which
This
language
feature
do you
is,
want
the
to
most important
translate? This feature is the most important features.
Last time I used
For
it on
example,
Fiverr.
last time I used it on Fiverr.
Of about
A client gave me a book
20 pages.
of about
That was written
20
in,
pages. That was written in
and
Italian
he
language,
asked me to translate into Arabic.
and he asked me to translate into Arabic.
I used this feature. I selected.
I
Arabic
used this
here
feature.
only.
I selected Arabic here only,
Then
and
it was immediately
then
converted to.
it was immediately converted to
Okay. Now
Arabic.
you can.
Okay,
select this
now you can
add
select this
to your
text.
page also. How?
You can add this
Just
text to
click
your page also.
insert.
How? Just click
It will be
insert.
added to your
It will be
document
added to your
at the
document.
place of cursor.
at the place of cursor.
Not showing it properly, but it will be added to
It's
your.
not showing it
document.
properly, but it will be added to your document.
Whether we add
Let's
we
see
can add it at the end of the
if we
document or
whether we
not.
add we can add it at the end of the document or not,
Or it may be that there maybe a
or
speed
it may be that there may be a speed problem.
It says select text from your document.
It says select text from your
Now I'll
document to
select some
translate.
text over here.
Now I'll select some text over here,
And now it is translated. I want to.
and now it is translated.
over here.
I want to insert it over here.
It is added in the text, but it is not showing.
It is added in the text, but it is not showing the text. Why?
We can select and copy it also
We can select and copy it also,
over
and we can paste it
our document.
over
It is causing
our
some
document
problem.
if
Now you can
it
see
is
that
causing some
Urdu
problem.
translation of
Now
my
you can see
paragraph
that Urdu translation of my given paragraph is
I can select
added
it,
to
I
my
can make it bold,
page. I can select it, I can make it bold, I can
And also
increase
I
the
can
size of this font,
change the
and
color
also
like
I
the
can
English text.
change the color
Okay.
like the English text.
Next option
Okay,
to that
next option to that
language set proofing.
language set proofing
means
language.
if you have some other
Set proofing
language,
language means if you have some other language, you can choose that language as a
We
proofing
often
language.
work in English.
We often work in English United States.
So English United States is the default language.
So
of Microsoft.
English United States is the default language of Microsoft Word.
If you want to change
We
it
don't
to
need to
any
use
other
it.
language, you can change
If
the
you want to change it to any other
But the
language, you
whole
can
language
change
of
the
Microsoft Word will be
language.
changed if
But the
you
whole
select
language of
any other
Microsoft Word will be changed if
language.
you will select
Okay.
any other
Next option
language.
is
Okay.
comment. What is
Next
comment?
option
You know
is
it very well.
comment. What is
We have
comment? You know it
already
very well.
done it,
We have already done it
before. So I will add
before.
one comment over here.
So I will just add one comment over here.
Like I am going to select this text and
Like I am going to
comment
select this text and I am going to comment it.
and I'll type Urdu
and I'll type Urdu
translation
translation
of text.
of text.
This text also shows
Now,
that it is the translation of something.
this text also shows that it is the translation of something.
Comment.
This
to
is the
next comment.
comment.
Will take you the
Move
next
to
comment.
next comment.
Delete
will
comment
take you the next
delete
comment.
Selected.
Delete comment will delete the selected
Okay.
comment from your
Another important
document.
option, track changes.
Okay, another important option, track
means to
changes.
find out the
Track changes
in the
mean to
document.
find out
Okay.
the changes in the document.
How can
Okay.
we find out the changes in the document? For example,
How can we find out the changes in the document? For example,
if I save this document,
if I save this
I
document,
say no one should change this.
I say no one should change this text.
Now this file is saved. I will go to the
Now this file is saved. I will go to the
in
option
the
tracking.
I will click just this option.
In the tracking, I will click just this option. Track changes.
Now
Track changes.
I will
Now,
save my file. I will close my.
I will save my file. I will close my
And
file.
next time, for example, someone else.
And next time,
opens that file,
for example, someone else opens that files
tries to delete something.
And
for example,
tries to delete
he or
something.
she
For
has
example,
deleted these two.
he or she has deleted these
Paragraphs
two
will not be deleted.
paragraphs. Paragraphs will not be deleted
If
from
someone
my
wants to
page.
add something additional,
If someone wants to add something additional,
it will not be in the same color as my text is.
it will not be in the same color as my text is. Okay?
He
Now,
or she saves it.
if
closes
he
it.
or she saves it,
Now
closes
I'll come
it.
back and see my document.
now I'll come back and see my document. I can see
Word is showing me
that
it is deleted.
word is showing me it is deleted.
Next to that, what is
Okay.
also showing me
Next to that,
it is
word is also showing me
it is extra.
it is added. It is extra.
What can I
Okay?
do?
Now,
I'll go to the
what can I do?
again.
I'll go to the
next change,
review menu again. I will go next change,
and
previous change,
now I want
accept
to
change
delete
and reject change.
I will
Now
click
I want to
reject.
reject the changes.
the
I will
deleted
click
text will
reject change.
be
The deleted
restored
text will
and the extra text will
be restored
deleted from
and
my
the extra text will be
If I
deleted
want to
from my
switch off the
document.
tracking, I will
If
go
I
to
want to
the
switch off the
again,
tracking, I will go
click
to
the button,
the tracking again and I will click the button
changes.
track
Tracking will be switched off. Now
changes.
you can
Tracking will be
type,
switched off.
you can
Now
delete easily.
you can type,
Okay.
you can delete easily.
Next
Okay.
option is about comparison of documents.
Next option is about comparison of document to combine two or more files
If you have two
together.
files containing the
Okay.
same data,
If you have two files containing the same data, you can combine them
option. Next is
by this option.
protect is
Next is
about
protect.
applying the security on your
Protect is
document.
about applying the
How
security on your
protect?
document. How?
Restrict
Let's see.
editing.
Protect,
Okay.
restrict editing.
Option.
Restrict
You can apply a
editing.
password.
In this
Now I'm
option,
going to apply the
you can apply a
password.
password.
Start
Now I'm going to apply the password.
Here
Start
I will apply a
enforcing
password.
protection.
1, 2, 3.
Here I will apply a
Confirm
password.
password.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
Confirm password.
And now I'll click
1, 2, 3.
After clicking
And now
OK,
I'll click OK.
If
After clicking
you want to
OK,
delete text,
if you want to delete
it
text,
will not be deleted. If you
it
want
will
to
not
type
be
some extra text,
deleted.
it will not
If
be
you want to type some extra text, it will not be
Okay. Now this is
typed.
the security.
Okay?
If you
Now
want to
this is
remove
the security.
Just go to protect.
If you want to remove the security, just go to protect and click
again,
restrict
and stop
editing again
Stop protection.
and
After
stop
clicking
protection. Click
type
stop
your
protection.
password.
After clicking stop protection, type your password. That was 1, 2, 3.
Type
Now
the data
you can
delete
type
data.
the data and you can delete the
Review
data.
menu in Microsoft
That's all about the review menu in Microsoft Word.